Welcome, air signs, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is August 20th, 2019, and I'm conducting a daily reading for you, okay? This is based off of the twin flame reading that I was doing. Okay, I've switched it up a little bit. I've written all four elements here down on some pieces of paper. Okay, so I'm just going to pick which element we're looking at today, and we're going to go with air and water. Okay, so we are looking at a combination of air and water. What is our connection? I've gone ahead, I've laid a pile of cards out for the masculine energies, a pile of cards for the feminine energies, and a pile of cards for the heart of the matter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards. In the meantime, you guys feel free to check out my information down below. So if you're looking to get a personal reading from me, reach out for that. Okay, my current turnaround time is the next 24 hours, the next business day, save weekends, of course. Now, okay, I'm just going to lay out these cards. Okay, air signs and water signs. What is our connection? Okay, so your connection is something where when the two of you guys connect, okay, it's effortless, effortless. Love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. Okay, so there's a natural connection here. Okay, it's very easy. You guys probably have very fluid conversations, very easy to talk to one another. However, this is a situation where in the heart of the matter, okay, we're feeling like it's unrequited love a little bit here. But the thing with that is it's only unrequited when it's unspoken. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Okay, so there's been kind of an unspoken love here, is kind of what I'm seeing in these two cards. And the Ace of Swords is here. Okay, so there communication, truthful communication, okay, wanting to discuss this. And this is on the masculine side, okay, who's ready to discuss this, because I get the sensation here that, okay, this person, I hate the term, but it could have been a player, because I have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful of spirit of fun to shine and play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay, so this could have been someone who was playing around on some level. Okay, this could have been someone who was somewhat immature as well, because I do have the Princess of Swords. Okay, so this is on the masculine energy, but basically what this is telling me, despite how old this person was, okay, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. Now they are. Okay, now they've cleansed themselves of something, okay, and they're now more focused on what it is that they want, and it's like, I choose love no matter what. Okay, so because priestess, you kind of you put a spell on him in a sense. Okay, this could be actual as well too. Okay, but it's just like kind of an enchantment. Okay, this person, the masculine, became very, very enchanted by you. Okay, enchanted by your Queen of Wandsness. Queen of Wandsness, okay, the creative queen, okay. The queen who kind of creates energy out of nothing and kind of like infuses a mundane life. Okay, so the Four of Cups is up here in the heart of the matter. Okay, so it's like there was a really kind of like when the two of you guys met, life was very routine, life was kind of dull, and it's very possible, okay, like if this masculine was in a relationship when the time you guys met, because I do have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so if he was in a relationship at the time that you guys had met, certainly that relationship had maybe fizzled out or faded a little bit. You guys, like, passion was kind of missing a little bit, and he was kind of missing freedom. Okay, and at the same time, feminines, you guys maybe had just become free of something. So maybe you guys had just gotten out of a relationship. The masculine energy hadn't got out of a relationship, and you guys had connected. Okay, you guys had connected. But it's kind of like I said, it became kind of an unspoken love, because the masculine was kind of in a codependency. Okay, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean like a physical addiction here, you guys, although there could be some of it because the Nine of Swords is here. So addictions don't always reflect in drugs or alcohol. Okay, there's not a lot of cups in this reading. It reflects more in emotion as well. Okay, some people are addicted to being angry or depressed or something. Okay, but or like just in general being dependent on someone else. Okay, codependency and healing family issues. So just a lot of things that were kind of going on in this person's life, a lot of life changes as well. Okay, you guys, there could have been somebody in the family who had passed away, something like that. Okay, trying to deal with that. And this person was kind of um, going through the motions a little bit, right? And in all fairness, okay, this person was starting to change and blossom themselves because I have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And usually when we get this card, we're usually turning up our inner lights. Okay, so talking about soul ascension here as well. Okay, so evolving to evolution, becoming better versions of ourselves. This was what this person was kind of in the midst of doing. Okay, because it's like with the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Princess of Swords. Okay, whatever this healing that they have to do, and whether this is in their family or just within themselves, okay, it's been a very difficult process for them. Okay, this person probably battles waves of depression here is kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, so this person's kind of like battling this at the same time too. I think they're trying to help like hold somebody else up. Okay, and help them kind of get through what it is that they're going, but they haven't been taking care of themselves here. Okay, and they're starting to realize that, okay, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I'll manifest. So either they've realized this or they're coming to a realization about this, okay? And it's just really talking about like, well, look, what am I investing in here? What am I investing in? And like, if they're currently in a relationship, okay, it's not going so good. The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Princess of Swords. Like, what is this person doing here? Now, you guys, there could be a karmic energy of a Leo here because it's like on the feminine side, I just have to laugh. Like all of these cards kind of say Leo to me because I have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, okay, with the Strength card and the Six of Wands. This is a lot of fire here on the feminine side. So this just kind of indicates feminine. You guys might have some Leo rising, sun, moon, Venus, something like that. Well, not sun, I guess, if we're doing air and water, but or an influence. Like maybe you guys have a Leo around you, something to that effect. Okay, but again, you've basically what this is talking about aside from that is that you've been strong here, feminines. Okay, like I think you've seen this person or you see this masculine, okay, at kind of the core of who they are, okay, that fire that ignites within them. So that's kind of like seeing them deep down at their soul for who they really are, for what makes them tick, right? And this is why I think you guys are connecting like this. So soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. This is on the masculine side here, okay? So he's starting to open his eyes. He's kind of had an awakening here, okay? That it's like, yes, this person is the right one for me, okay? And feminines, you're kind of sitting here in this true love energy. This is the romance of a lifetime, okay? So it's like, it's kind of just getting into the groove and of knowing each other. But the thing is, okay, I have pay attention to the red flags, okay? And I have deception here. So what this is telling me is that because you feel as if this love is unrequited, okay, because again, like doesn't mean that it's unrequited love. It just means it's unspoken love, okay, and that's just not okay with you. That's kind of a red flag. You feel as though you're being deceived in some way, and it's kind of like, well, is it or isn't it? Okay, that's kind of the question. Is it love or is it not love? Like, and like you're sitting here in the Four of Cups energy. Like, I want my answers. I want my answers. Okay, and the thing is with the Chariot being here, okay. The Chariot is the warrior who's both coming home from battle and going out to his next battle. This is where you're at with it, feminine. Okay, you could be Cancer as well. But this is where you're at with this, is that you're really ready to move on to the next thing, okay? And here's the thing. It's either with this person or not with this person. You don't even really, well, no, I shouldn't say that you don't care at this point, but you're choosing to be free. I unleash my wilderness and choose to be free here, okay? So you kind of want to be free. Like you're not willing to be committed. To unspoken or seemingly unrequited love, okay? But you realize the love lessons this is teaching you. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay, so again, love lessons have been learned here. Love lessons have been learned on both sides of this, And because it's like really the masculine is kind of like he's learning to reconnect. Because with a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience. Okay. This has really helped his soul ascend, right? Because feminines, you have pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay. So this is indicating to me again that's like you're kind of a light worker. Okay. You have a light to shine because this has been kind of all in this reading, especially with men talking and the longing for home belonging, the original light workers. Again, furthering a sign of a light worker here. Okay. And it's like your guiding light that this person got attracted to. And you kind of brought this person out of the darkness. You also helped this person see some things. So I have mirror, excuse me, who or what is triggering you, okay? And when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So he got to see things for how they were. Okay, that could be in his relationship as well. This could have come as being very, very unexpected to him. Maybe he didn't know that some of the things were happening, okay? But all of a sudden here with a little bit of focus, or at least a little bit of perspective. This is what feminine, this is what you've given this masculine, this perspective on the matter, okay? And being like, hey man, like look, why would you settle for something with Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords? Why would you settle for something when you can have the High Priestess, when you can have the highest of all the high type thing, okay? And I mean, this is just from an ego point of view, because like feminine is with all these Leo cards, there's some ego at play, because certainly Leos do represent the ego. But no, it's kind of like this is how the masculine has perceived you, right? Like the soulmate, the divine connection. Okay. And that doesn't mean that you're better than anybody else in any other position. It just kind of means that for you, to him, you're that person. You're his person. And that's how he's feeling about this right now. And it's like he's purified the air. Okay, so he's maybe cleansed away some things, because I do have cleanse and purify. Okay, so kind of cleansed away a few things that weren't working in his current environment. Okay, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. He has so much fun with you. Okay, also two rainbows. This could be same sex as well. Okay, but again, it's going to resonate differently for everyone. And on that note too, when I say he, I could mean she and he. It always switches. My cards don't discriminate against gender, nor do I. I just tell the story as I lay it out. Okay, so I do apologize if it's not hitting you directly like that, but it's there if it's resonating. And yeah, so like you've like the fun that he has, okay, like he's excited to see you. His energy, like this playful energy, okay, is kind of like is something that to me, okay, you could be dealing with a player, but it's like the fun that he has with you, okay? He feels like giggling and laughter, and it's this type of playing, okay? It's this type of playing. I think if anything, he might be dealing with somebody who's playing around, okay? The Princess of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords. This is somebody who is not satisfied with what she has, okay, and kind of wants more, okay? And I do have the Ace of Swords as well. So this is very, very heavy air energy, okay? So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, of course, air plus water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, right? Some of you guys are dealing with Pisces as well, for sure, because I'm in talking as a mermaid. So it does depict the fish, okay? Starseed, what lights you up? Like I said, he followed your light. Like he was just like a moth to a flame, like drawn to this. Like to him, you're a dream come true. Okay, you're a dream come true. Now, to you, okay, he's not making your dreams come true. Okay, this is what I'm seeing in this card, because it's like you have a lot of ups and downs about this person. I have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Okay, there's a lot of ups and downs. You're trying to Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so you're trying to really keep an open mind about this connection here. Okay, but again, you're trying to protect your heart space from it at the same time, because it's not it's if it's not spoken, then it's unrequited, right? Unspoken equals unrequited. So again, it's kind of like you need that step to be taken, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, again, you guys, this is a further indication that you guys have the gift of prophecy, because these are two cards in the Work Your Light Oracle that speak of Muhammad, the prophet in the mountains. Okay, we're in the cave of darkness, we're developing our prophecies. Okay, and in Share Our Voice, we're writing the Quran, okay, is what's happening in this card. So again, for those of you guys who may practice Islamic faith, there's a reference. Now, so, but like I said, okay, you want to move on from this pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle, okay? You're the Queen of Wands. You know that you can go out and get the relationship that it is that you want. Okay, you're just a little bit kind of fixed in your energy right now, because again, you're not willing to kind of settle for anything less than what you want. Some of you guys could be actually looking at dating a fire sign as well. Okay, but basically you need the situation to balance out here. Okay, I also have the scales of justice twice here in the Six of Pentacles and the balance card. Okay, so we're looking at, some of you guys could be like looking at legal proceedings as well. And this has some, like, for some of you guys, I feel like this could be after a separation, feminine, you might have left, and then here are the like, and there's like children and property involved in this, so this could be one thing that we're dealing with. But otherwise, what I see this as is really finding the need to balance this situation out. Now, Feminines, you're kind of going with the flow of things, or trying to. Again, this is a pretty big wave, so it's a little bit difficult, okay, on a day-to-day basis, because it's like you're trying to surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. Okay, you're trying to stay focused. Proper rest helps me feel and look my best. You're really trying not to focus at this, especially late at night. Okay. And if you had kind of like a deeper, like 5D connection with this person that you're thinking about, this connection would have happened late at night. Okay. You would have been connecting to this person in this energy. Okay. Despite the fact that you were kind of in creator mode, maybe trying to create love, okay, with this person, or manifesting love with this person. And ultimately, okay, it's like it worked, okay, because like, yes, this person is thinking that you are their soulmate, okay, like, and like I said, I'm the dreamer of my dream, and I am ready, thank you. It's like, this is like, it's worked. This person is definitely like, that's my person, there's my priestess. Okay, again, what lights you up, like, whew, whew. But you're going, well, I don't see it. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. This is kind of looking at me saying like, well, look, I don't see this. Like, where is this love? Where is this person coming, right? And this is where I'm on the right path and divinely guided. You've come to a point in this connection where you're like, well, look, you know what? If it's not going to be with this person, I'm just gonna ride the wave to the next thing that's coming along. And this next thing that's coming along, this Knight of Wands that maybe you're talking to, or maybe it's just around you, is definitely like a contender. Okay, this is somebody who will seriously make an effort towards love. Okay, and I mean, we look at the Knight of Wands and say, okay, this is kind of a player energy, but I don't see this. He's very committed to this Queen of Wands. Okay, it's like this is kind of a matched pair. It's like he's liking that energy. He's vibing on that energy. But like, the thing with the Knight of Wands, he's very, very dedicated to whatever it is that he's doing in work. Okay, so he will always show up at work. Okay, so he could have a very interesting career as well. That's kind of drawing you inward a little bit about this, and you're like, look, I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. This card is kind of telling me, like, I wasn't brought on this world. Okay, this is not my wild nature. Okay, I was not brought onto this planet to love somebody who can't say it to me. I'm meant to experience all of the things that life has to offer. And in the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands card, you're going for passion. Okay, this is a more passionate love affair than this, whatever this is that's kind of going on here. Okay, and it's like it probably is causing some stress to all of the parties involved. Okay, because like I get the sensation here that like it's kind of There's a lot of different people involved in this scenario, okay, is what I'm hearing. And this new person that's coming in maybe senses it on some level. So again, it's causing a little bit of stress on that part. Like maybe they're wondering, well, are they talking to another person? Or again, if they're wands and fire signs, like the intuition is kind of just known. It's kind of like a clairsentience type thing, right? As opposed to like the water, which is like feeling it, and it still comes to the same thing, but it's just a different instinct, I guess. And basically, they know it. They know it. They may not have the confidence to kind of come out and say it, or maybe they're not really there yet. But yeah, they can definitely feel somebody else in your energy, right? But this is good. This is actually kind of motivating to a fire sign because they're like, oh, really? Well, this is kind of motivating them to take more action and kind of like express to them that they are your true love, right? Like a fire sign wants to win, kind of, and you see that as being like, okay, like you're willing to let these two fight it out for your love, right? And at this point, you're just like, you know what? Either way, whoever it is, it's just, I want to feel this. I want to feel the true love, okay? I want to feel the tender embrace of somebody who's happy to see me when they get home, okay? And again, like not somebody who's going to make me feel anxious or deceive me in some way, right? Or wear a mask of some sort because it's like someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So this is how you're kind of feeling in a way, feminine, is that it's like again because it's unrequited. No, sorry, it's not unrequited. It is requited. It's unspoken love, but it's a love none the same, like soulmate love. Okay, on both sides, and it's probably been confirmed for you as well, okay, whether it's something this person has said or like synchronicities, signs that you get from the universe, all of these things, okay, that sort of lead you down that path here. But like I said, you're going with the flow of things. You're getting yourself, keeping yourself ready to communicate with this person because I think you feel, if you're a water sign, deep down you feel okay. Air signs, it's more of like a logical conclusion. But yeah, so for water signs, you definitely like feel deep down that yes, a communication or a conversation and like sharing your voice about this love, okay, is going to come out. And if nothing else, then it's to open the bird cage, okay, and kind of set us free, right? And kind of say, okay, well, look, we're not going to continue on like this, okay? Like feminines, you're not willing to make that step towards that person. You're not willing to be the one to reach out and say, hey, let's have a conversation about it. Like you kind of know that like deep down, okay, if this is truly how this person is feeling, I choose love no matter what, okay, then this person should be able to come talk to you about it, right? But again, like you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of anxiety, so the stress of that, okay, the conflict that surrounds it, I think is a bit much. Is a bit much, and it comes back to healing family issues for me. That it's like kind of just again, like maybe it's just a hurdle this person can't get over. And this could be holding on to the past too. This person may be holding on to a past relationship, a past heartache, or a past grievance. So something that they've lost. And this is why they can't necessarily move forward. Okay, they're focusing on what they don't have right now. And part of that is you. Part of that is you. Okay. But yeah, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to make a plan as well, okay? And they're trying to do some things to kind of boost their self-esteem. Also, I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth, okay? They're not feeling worthy of you, okay, at this time. And I think it's because it's whatever is going on at the moment, right? Like maybe it's just that they know in this time that they cannot give you the love that you're wanting, this true love, despite the fact that it's obvious to them, okay, but they can't fully commit to that. So if some of them, if they were to make a move on this, it would be almost like just a partial move, right? Like okay, like a friends with benefits type thing. Like let's just do that. And feminine, that's the last thing. Like honestly, that's no, 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 no. I'm not willing to go there. I'm not doing that, right? Because it's like you like with this pillar of light, you've gone through some alignments. Okay, maybe your vehicle went through an alignment as well, or needs an alignment. But no, you've personally like mind, body, spirit, chakra alignment. You've gone through a chakra alignment, okay? And honestly, you're probably continuing to go through that because, I mean, one minute you get it aligned and the next minute one goes off course, okay? So again, it's kind of it's a daily struggle type thing. But for the most part, you got this down, feminines, okay? And this alignment, you're like, listen, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe and nothing else will do. Nothing else will do, right? And you're willing to say, okay, look, I'm okay by myself right now, right? If that's what I have to do, then that's my path. This is the path that I'm on here, okay? And when I'm wild and free, I get to be wild and free. Right? Because that's certainly the Queen of Wands, okay, when she's in that kind of energy, like, I don't want to commit right now, I'm focusing on me, she can be somewhat promiscuous, okay? But again, this has a limitation. This has a boundary, and that boundary is like, if there's no feelings involved, then this is how it works. If there are feelings involved, then this is how it works, okay? It's like, it's black and fucking white now, there's no gray. There's no gray in this, okay? This is part of your alignment, part of what, and honestly, you've done this for yourself to kind of balance out some of those things within you, okay? And this is not just in terms of how you perceive dating or partnerships, okay? This is in general. Like, this is coming down to your job. This is coming down to your friends. This is coming down to, like, every single thing that you do is now in a black basket or a white basket. So it's no longer gray. It's no longer indecisive. It's no longer unclear, okay? There's a lot of clarity. You've received some clarity through meditation as well, okay? I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness here with a little owl, okay? Owls are wisdom, and again, I'm a spirit having a human experience. So this is just kind of a further indication to me of meditation, and of course, I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. Prayer and devotion, staying devoted to spirit, okay, staying devoted to, again, your wild self. If that means howling at the moon, girl, go out and howl. I'm hearing wolf pack as well. So this is probably like the she-wolves, you know, like your friends or whatever. That you're going out with and you're having fun. And yeah, some of you guys are out there playing the field just a little bit here, okay? But again, you're balanced in whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Some of you guys have too many things going on as well that you're trying to balance out. So this is kind of telling me like maybe it's not quite as balanced as you think. So again, chakra alignments, kind of a daily thing here. Okay, but yeah, there could be perhaps an apology coming as well. Okay, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, Princess of Swords. Maybe somebody wants to apologize for how things happened and how it got here. Because like I said, this, for some of you guys, this started out as a joke. Okay, somebody would have like hit on you as a joke, and you kind of fell for this person. And then this person really pulled back, okay? Realizing how far it had come, okay, and then upon further reflection and focus, kind of was like, oh shit, yeah, that was my person. It's kind of like, yeah. So this definitely could be like a Gemini that you're dealing with here as well, right? That, and this would be especially like a Gemini masculine, this is very possible, right? They tend to be a little bit more goofier. That's part of how they express themselves is through like not deep emotions. And kind of like this playful energy, this joyous energy type thing. And again, it's just like the two of you guys just really like magnets, like moths to the flame, like deep connection, instant, like, and then, like I said, it kind of got into this position where it became unrequited love. Some truth needs to be spoken. The Ace of Swords, again, there's clarity being brought to this, okay? And feminines, you guys are trying to hold out for some communication. Some of you guys are really trying to hold back from messaging this person, like really, really trying to hold back. Because like there's a lot that you want to say. Some of you guys want to put this person on blast. That's not the best idea, okay? The Nine of Swords, it wouldn't have the result that it is that you're looking for here, okay? You kind of have to ride the wave on this one. Let it play out, okay? Accept that this is all part of your divine plan. You are on the divine path, okay? And the outcome of it is going to be balanced, okay? Everything's going to be restored. The Six of Pentacles, okay? There's balance coming. You know, the Four of Cups here. We have the Ace of Cups up in the corner. So again, there is love, okay? So it's and honestly, feminines, you will find it. And it's up to this, if this masculine honestly like sees you as the priestess, as the high priestess, the highest of the high, the holiest of the holiest, then it would be up for him to sort of step up and take some action towards that. Okay, but like I said, something is holding him back from doing that. Could have something to do with his family, could have something to do with addictions, but again, these are hurdles that are large to overcome. Okay, and perhaps he is in fact trying to. Some of you guys, he may be trying to or wanting to escape in the middle of the night, to come towards you also. Could be one of the meaning of the Seven of Swords. Okay, trying to muster up strength for that as well. Okay, strength. But either way, okay, feminines, you guys have been doing a very good job at maintaining who you are, maintaining your integrity, all of those things. Earth sign or air signs and water signs. That concludes your daily reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. And of course, you guys reach out for personal readings, and I would be happy to accommodate for you. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.